Hi everyone and welcome back to the channel, and today we've got build the Back to the Future Delorean issue number 2. Unfortunately there's not going to be an Eddie Stobart tonight. For some reason they've jumped up from 88, which I believe was the last issue I got, and they've given me 90 instead. So having looked at this, as you can see, I can't do it because it involves putting the other side of the door on, which I suspect is in the 89 perhaps. So yeah, we've got a massive gap again, so I thought, well, we're going to have to do this instead. So we're going to be doing that today. So in here we've got the car parts. I am missing this little bit. Where is it? There's a bit down here, this trim. That's not Fan Home's fault, that's my end. So that will turn up whenever I can locate it. I spoke to Fan Home. They're very kindly going to send me the replacement sticker, so we should be getting that very shortly. And as you can see, we'll be putting some bits and bobs and hopefully finishing off that number plate there, which is really, really cool. And then let's see if it tells us in issue 3, which is next one. That is winging its way to us as we speak. So hopefully in the next sort of week or so, we should be able to get issue number 3. It could be that we'll have to do the DeLorean until things sort themselves out. It's the same with the Titanic. We've got 68 here, and then the tumblers all over the place as well because 16's in there. But this one's not on a file thing, so I just have to grab what I can on that one. I will back order somehow, some way. So yeah, so okay, so let's get into this and see what we can do. Okay, so in here we are going to get this lovely gorgeous trim. As you can see, it's really quite a nice piece of work, and this is die cast, as you can see on the back here. Lovely shine to it, really, really gorgeous actually. And what we're going to do is, the trim that I'm missing is that one, but I'll cover that in a different video once I locate where it's gone. We've got 2 holes here, as you can see, 1 and 2. That's going to feed into this little section into there. Whoops, please be in the right place. I have had builds where the hole's been drilled the wrong way. It's been like just slightly off centre and it's not gone in. Okay, so we're going to get AP screws. I found this screwdriver the other day. I've been having a big clear out, and I'll give it a bit of WD-40, but this must have come from the GTR build, so it's very similar to that one, as you can see. A WD, can't get the words out tonight. A bit of WD-40 will sort that self out. Apologies, the video is a bit late. I've had a very busy day today, so. And then when I plan to do the Eddie Stobart, they give me 90, and so everything's gone pear-shaped tonight. So you got the DeLorean instead, which I really wanted to keep for Tuesday, but it is what it is. What I'll do is I'll put flashback series up until things start to come through. So yeah, okay, so that's that part. I think that's an optic illusion, but doesn't it look like it's slightly off centre? But it's an optic illusion. So that's that part there. Now obviously in the next step, that's where we put that one on. I'm going to cover that in a different video once I locate it, because I've mislaid that, so that's no problem. We're then going to pop that over to one side, because the next thing is we're going to get that other indicator section that we got here, and it will go in that way, but obviously we're going to be building it from this side here. We're going to get this white part that's going to go. Always make sure you've got that flat edge, because there's another edge that's not got that rim. If you look, there's a little bit of a rim on it. That's going to face towards this side, and then we're going to get this part into here, what I call the number C. As you can see here, if we was to go like that, it can spell the number C, cat. So that's going to go into there like so, and then we're going to put that into, ooh, wait a minute. You know when it's round the wrong way because you've got that little gap? That one's got a gap. I wonder why. Not sure about that, but as you can see, and that's going to go into there. I'm just going to go to the other side of the rim and get the bumper that we were working on. Okay, so this is that part, and as you can see, we're going to lift this up a minute because this is going to go into that side. It's been a very hot day today here in the UK. Let me know in the comments if you are venturing up to London tomorrow for the King's birthday and the Trooping the Colours. I will be watching it in front of the fan on my TV. So I did get the invite though. My relative invited me to go up there with him, but I can't be standing there in this heat. No, thank you. So okay, this is where I need an assistant to hold the screw. Okay, so I think, yeah, this goes into that one, I believe. No, this is the bit that catched me out, because you think it goes in there, but it's quite a big screw. So let me have a look here. Yeah, I thought so. It's BP. I'm getting discombobulated. Let's get that one. I've done that on the first time as well. I was like, that don't go in there. On the one that was building in Whittam. So I really want to tell you something, but I'm going to keep it a little bit of a surprise, which I'm not very good at. I don't like keeping surprises. Okay, so that's that part. So it looks more like a bumper now. And then obviously we're going to get this out of time here. As I said, Van Home are very kindly going to send me out that sticker. I showed them the video, and they're very happy to send that out for me free of charge. So that's lovely of them to do. And then we've got two holes there. They're going to go into these two holes. We're going to feed that into there like so. Doesn't that look the bomb.com? That is absolutely fantastic. It really, really looks the part now. It's a shame there weren't like a couple of LEDs, because these little lamp holder things look like lights. And then we're going to get an AP through this one and this one here. Love this screwdriver. It's got really lovely grip. I think when you're building models, you do want, you know, a decent screwdriver, and I quite like working with this one. So I really don't like them, you know, them small little black handled ones. Okay, let's try. Yeah, let's put that one in there. That looks, oh, look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? Oh, wow. And that, guys, I'm afraid is the last of this issue. So that's number issue 2 done. As I said, we will cover that trim in a future video once I've located that. We'll just put that in. As I said, coming up next time, you do have yourself the first of the wheels. And the mechanism that the wheel goes on, you've got the wheel, but you've got like a hubcap or something. And it goes onto there, and the wheel sort of flips down. And it's got such a force behind it that if it falls down too quick, it will shear it off the little mechanism on the little, you know, the brake thing or whatever. But yeah, I took the decision on my first one to glue them. Let me see if I can just bring up the DeLorean. As I said, there is obviously stuff missing on it because obviously Eagle Moss went out of business. So another reason why I'm building another one is, rather than sit there and watch through hours and hours of videos, it's much easier to start from the build, work through the build, and then get to the point and go, right, that's the bit I'm missing, and then I can start a sub in with that. But let me just go and pop and get the DeLorean. Okay. Whew, it's very heavy. Now, this is the first one. Now, as you can see, it's not complete. That is because, obviously, when I was building this, Eagle Moss had problems and they've gone out of business. So for a lot of us up and down the country, we've got missing parts. Now, as you can see on here, if I get round this part here, might be the best option, but just tilt this up slightly. And this has had the Model Mods mod put in this, that you can get through Model Mods. As you can see, you've got the little battery pack here. But this is what I'm saying. So can you see? So when the wheel, bloody wire, I got a grip for that, but it slides out of it. Let's just leave it there for the minute. But as you can see here, what happens is the wheel goes on, but it folds down like that. That mechanism there, this, I think it's somewhere around this little part here. It is really, really delicate. So if you keep, you know, it's okay, it holds it, as you can see. But obviously the weight of the tyre can sometimes shear it off, and you'll see that from this side over here. It's so fragile with this. But as you can see, it's sheared it off. I think it was, yeah, see that little mechanism there? So it sheared it off from, you see where that screw is? It's more like this, that little plastic that's going around the screw. You're going to have to zoom in. I'll try and get it down for you there. But can you see, it sheared it off at this little plastic thing that's going around the screw. So just be careful of that. And this is what I'm hoping Fan Home have improved. So let me just get, let me pop this back a minute. Bloody heavy. Okay, so yeah, that's what I was just wanting to show you there. But the reason I love building, obviously, models and that, and what I like to do is with the second one, as I said, that build needs, I need to look at what issues I need, and for me to do that, if I was to sit down there and watch through hundreds and hundreds of videos, it will take ages. So what I think is easiest is if we work through each issue as we're building it, and then we can go, right, that's what we need, this is what we need. I mean, in the meantime, I might watch some videos back, but I just think it's easier to work from here. But as you can see, that's issue 1 done. Looks really, really beautiful now. And obviously issue 2 as well. So issue 3 will be with us as soon as Royal Mail deliver it to us. And I think we'll try and stick it to each Tuesday. But obviously if Eddie's Stobart is delayed and what have you, then obviously we can jam it into a slot and stuff. But I'm really enjoying this so far. That's been issue 2. If you wanted to get subscribed to this, don't read that, because this is the company that used to do it. They've gone out of business. So go to Fan Home. When you see this website here, they're obviously Fan Home are saving money by not changing all the cover. I mean, you've got to remember, if they was to rebrand this, they've got to change all the cover all over again, print all these pages all over again. It's just cheaper to whack them in. So ignore that website there. I would suggest just going to Fan Home, going through that way. But that has been Build the Back to the Future DeLorean. Really, really good. Please remember to like, share, subscribe, and tap the bell if you want to be notified of all the videos I do. And I'll see you next time for another Build the DeLorean. Take care. Catch you later.